Hey everybody, Hank with Outer Room Travels here, and welcome to the very first vlog of 2024. In this vlog, we're going to be hopping all over the place. Gonna start here in Magic Kingdom, hop over to Epcot, and later in the day, actually visit Universal. Let's head on in. I'm going to hit the Liberty Belle first because I haven't done it in years, and why not? Let's go, come on.
Did you think I was heading over to Liberty Square to hit the Liberty Belle? Nope, talking about the riverboat.
And there she is, the Liberty Belle. It's been a couple of years since I do ride Rivers of America, but from what I remember, it's got one of the coolest views of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad anywhere. So let's check it out.
I've got some fun trivia for you on this quick ride on the Liberty Belle. For example, did you know that this paddle is powered by an actual steam engine, and that converts the water from the rivers into steam? Also, the riverboat isn't free floating. She actually travels along a guide rail, which back when they emptied out the rivers for refurbishment, you could see that, in pictures all over the internet. Here's one of those cool views of Big Thunder Mountain. You're not going to get this vantage point from anywhere else. One of the things I really love about this relaxing attraction is you do feel like you're going back in time to the 19th century, because the riverboat is a replica of the ships that traveled along the Mississippi River back in the day. Pay attention to the announcements as well, because the captain is based on a real person, and his apprentice is kind of a famous name you might recognize. Of course, across the way, you've got Tom Sawyer Island, which I plan to visit on my next trip. Here's one of those unique views of the Haunted Mansion from the river. Interesting fact about the Liberty Belle, she wasn't always called the Liberty Belle. Back in 1971, when the park opened, she was known as the Admiral Joe Fowler. Then later, in 73, it was the Richard F. Irvine. Eventually, Liberty Belle kind of tied in with the whole theme of Liberty Square. But those other names live on in the ferry boats that bring you to Magic Kingdom.
So I've been hearing lately that folks are a little confused and think that Tiana's Bayou Adventure is a restaurant. Not a restaurant. I can see why the signs might be a little confusing, but it is replacing the old Splash Mountain. So brand new attraction coming later this year.
Construction is moving right along. Here's a quick shot of the beautiful mural. You can see Louis the alligator playing his trumpet there. And this shot is from the Walt Disney World Railroad. I was able to get a bit of the construction. By the way, the train ride is only about 1.5 miles. Takes about 20 minutes to travel around the entire park. There's the water tower. And I was able to get a shot of the gorgeous weather vane, which was custom made for the attraction by Louisiana master blacksmith Darrell Reeves. Naturally, I had to check out Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair. It's just so cute to see characters from The Princess and the Frog, Tangled, and Frozen interacting, with Mickey and his pals. I love it. And though Tiana's Bayou Adventure is not a restaurant, there are rumors that Pecos Bill may be converted to Tiana's Palace. We'll see. I also had to check out the Country Bear Jamboree. As you know, that's closing January 27th. So it was, a last chance to see the show in its original form. I am excited for the new version, though. How about you? Let me know in the comments below. Before long, it was time for lunch. I am trying to eat a bit healthier this year, so I came over to Columbia Harbor House. They have an awesome salmon there, but I went for the salad with the chicken tenders. I did say healthier, not 100% healthy. Okay, so just had lunch at Columbia Harbor House, and super surprised to see the lines in there. Folks lining up instead of using mobile order in the app. I'm not sure why. So the takeaway is place your order in the app, and as soon as it's ready, the screen turns blue and it tells you which window to go and pick up your order at. I bypassed the line,
walked right up and grabbed my food and sat down at a table to eat. It was, that quick. I'm still shocked at how many people just don't use mobile order. So that's your tip for today. Go into the app, find the restaurant, place your order, go pick it up, and then you just sit down and have your lunch or dinner, what have you. That's my tip for today.
On my way over to Epcot, I did get to swing by the brand new Polynesian DVC Tower, and that opens later this year. I know folks aren't too thrilled with the size of it and kind of disrupting the skyline, but the final plans do look really, really nice. I'm hoping to at least stay one night when it does open. And welcome to Epcot. This was actually my first chance getting to visit Dreamer's Point in the World Celebration Gardens area. I had not had a chance to see Walt the Dreamer statue. So much going on back in December when we stayed at the Grand Floridian, but there he is. So inspiring, dedicated to all who dream of a better tomorrow. And here's Walt's quote about Epcot, always in a state of becoming. And speaking of which, here is Communicore Hall and Plaza under construction. Some are speculating that it might be ready in time for Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival. We'll have to see. No one really knows what it looks like inside just yet. That said, the outside space is really, really nice, and you can see there's plenty of seating available. You've also got these charging stations with USB ports to charge your mobile devices and tablets and things. I love that. As you know, we use our device 24/7.
All right, here we are at Epcot. Right behind me, Communicore Hall and Plaza. This is where Mickey and his friends are going to have their meet and greet. So that'll be opening this year, and I'm pretty sure by now you've figured out what it is that I'm doing. I'm visiting all the spots that'll be opening in 2024. So let's hop on over to Hollywood Studios, check out a couple of new things coming over there. Let's go. Here we are, Hollywood Studios, and very cool news that Star Tours is getting an upgrade. So we should be seeing planets that appear in the Mandoverse, Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Boba Fett, those types of shows, which is going to be super, super cool. But if you're right with me, you're bound to get Naboo. For some reason, anytime they upgrade this, I still get Naboo. So we'll see.
You know I couldn't visit Hollywood Studios without swinging by Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, my favorite land anywhere. There she is, the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. Always still so impressive. And sticking with the, healthy theme, I did have for dinner the Pekka Tuna Poke Bowl, which was actually really nice and spicy, quite a kick. The voyage of the Little Mermaid has been closed since the pandemic. We were wondering if it was ever coming back. Well, Disney announced a new show is coming, The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, later this fall. So something nice to look forward to, with all the songs we know and love. Universal Orlando Resort is also going through a bit of construction. It took me about 17 minutes on I-4, which is known for its traffic, to go from Walt Disney World over to Universal Orlando Resort. Here we go. This is what it looks like as you enter, and there's the giant parking garage on your right.
Okay, here we are at Universal Orlando. Gonna head into Universal Studios Florida first and check out the DreamWorks land that's coming this year. So I think you can see a bit of Shrek's tree. Let's go and check it out. Come on. Okay, here we are at Universal Studios Florida at the future home of DreamWorks Land, where you're going to have Shrek, Trolls, Kung Fu Panda, I mean, you name it. Anything that comes from DreamWorks, they're fixing it all up now, and it should open a little later this year. So let's check it out.
I did say in my other video when I visited Minion Land that Universal Florida was in need of some family type entertainment, spaces where the kids specifically could have some fun. And that's what we're getting with DreamWorks Land. There is a roller coaster inside there, which obviously I can't see from this vantage point. But there's Shrek's home, which will include a playground area and meet and greet. Based on permits showing construction being completed at the end of March, other sites are speculating it could open sometime after April. And I did stay at Universal's Endless Summer this time, the Surfside. I've stayed over at Dockside before, had not stayed at Surfside, and I really enjoyed it. I love kind of the beach vibe and the bright colors of this particular resort. As with all Universal Studios resorts, you do have a really nice gift shop. Of course, it's closed at the hour that I filmed this. And this is the Vacation Planning Center, where you pick up your tickets. And on the opposite side, you've got the Avis rental car desk. I've also said in other videos how much I love that there is Starbucks in the lobby at these resorts. Here's Beach Break Cafe, casual food court, dining area. Again, very bright and breezy with that water theme. Both Endless Summer resorts, Surfside and Dockside, are super nice properties with a very decent price point. Let's head over and check out my room. Kind of give you the quick tour. As you walk in, you've got your quote-unquote closet here on the right with a safe, iron and ironing board. Over here you've got this little desk space with your coffee maker, your flat screen TV, really comfortable queen beds. See how everything is bright and clean? I also like the theming very much of the surfboards. As you walk over this way, you've got the bathroom. So here's your sink and mirror. There you go. Here's your toilet and shower. This one did have a tub for some reason. And of course, you've got a mini fridge tucked away in here. I did visit the Universal Legacy Store site, which rumor has it will become an Epic Universe preview center. More on Epic Universe in the post-credits. Stick with me.
As you can see behind me, the Universal Legacy Store is all boarded up and ready for refurbishment. So the exciting bit is they are working on an Epic Universe preview center. So that is going to be super exciting, and you bet I'll be back to film in there and see what they've got as far as Epic Universe. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have an out of this world day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. I could not leave Orlando without visiting the future site of Universal Epic Universe. I was just like 7 minutes down the street. So here I'm going to drive by Universal's Terra Luna and Universal's Stella Nova. So here is Terra Luna. As you can see, they're working on the tiles. She opens February 2025. And here is Stella Nova. She's a little further along. She opens in January 2025. They're going to be gorgeous resorts.
Can you spy some of Epic Universe in the back?
It's coming along really quickly, isn't she? I've already booked my reservation for opening day in January, and the sister property is coming along nicely as well. Opens in February. You can see her over there.
Well, these resorts are classified Prime Value. The one inside Epic Universe, this one, the Grand Helios, will be the premier resort, which will include, obviously, the Universal Express Unlimited Pass. Over on this side, you've got the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I am so ready to visit the Ministry of Magic in Paris. Here we've got the massive dueling coaster. While we did lose the Dueling Dragon years ago, this, rumored to be called Starfall Racers, is going to be insane. Next to that, you've got How to Train Your Dragon Land. See it there on the right, which includes its own coaster, a water ride, and a restaurant. And as we swing over this way, can you see the portal there in the center? So that's the entrance to Universal Epic Universe. And there you've got the ticketing center and some stores around the sides. Then off on the other side, here you've got the Donkey Kong coaster, the one that, reportedly skips the tracks with a really neat effect, with Super Nintendo Land there in the back. You can see that green wall. Then, off to the left, you can see, you've got Dark Universe, which is where we're going to meet the Universal monsters. I'm just so excited for Universal Epic Universe.